This video explains troubleshooting procedures for the EGO LB6000 backpack blower. There are two versions of this blower. Series A has a throttle lever to control the variable speed, while Series B has a rotary knob. This video highlights Series A. If the unit does not power on, remove the side panel, which is held in place with 7 T15 Torx screws. Once the side panel has been removed, take a photo of the internal wiring. This will be helpful during reassembly to make sure the wires are properly routed. Proceed by unplugging the main battery connector, as shown here. Next, separate the blower assembly from the unit and set it aside. Using a multimeter, check the continuity of the 3 battery connector wires. The red wire goes to the blade on your left. Purple goes to the center, and black goes to the right. If any of the circuits are open, replace the battery connector assembly, which is referred to as the joint assembly in the parts catalog. If there is continuity, proceed to the next step. To troubleshoot the main PCBA, set the multimeter to resistance mode and check the fuse. Be sure to pierce the epoxy to ensure proper contact. If the reading is less than 1 ohm, the fuse is okay. Otherwise, replace the PCBA. If the fuse is good, disconnect the motor plug and check the circuit. With the multimeter in diode mode, touch the black pin to one side of the fuse and check all 3 pins in the motor plug one at a time. If any value is out of range, replace the main PCBA. Otherwise, proceed to the next step. Next, check resistance between any 2 pins on the motor side of the black connector. If any of the readings are out of limit, replace the motor, which is referred to as the ducted set in the parts list. Otherwise, replace the switch assembly, which appears as the electric assembly in the parts list. Note, during reassembly, be sure to cover the pierced holes in the fuse with silicone for waterproofing. Please refer to the EGO service diagram and parts list for specific parts needed for this repair. Always use genuine EGO parts.